Hey guys, coming back to you with another video today. As I said in the last video, I made a comment after I forgot to include it in the video that I will still continue the CWL predictions because it's something I just genuinely enjoy doing, and it's fun to talk over these esport events in Call of Duty. I think they're fun to talk about in general because it's an esport. It's the first esport I ever started watching. And then I eventually transitioned over to watching a little bit of CS, and then some Halo, and then some Gears of War. But we're not here to talk about that. But here today, talk about the CWL Pro League play-in predictions. So let's get into a video. Got some COD gameplay, some older COD gameplay previous to Operation Absolute Zero, just because I haven't been playing on PS4 and I want to use this footage because I like to think it's alright. So it's some of the better footage I have from early on in the game, and I still want to use it. So the Pro League predictions is going to be 4 pools with 7 teams each. Top 2 make it into the Pro League. 3rd, 4th, and 5th go to the playoffs, and 6th and 7th, they don't make it. So at this event, I think some of the pools, I wish they're tough for the teams in there. Whoever makes it out, I like to think they have a good chance in the Pro League. And some of the pools, yeah, it's easier and this is kind of what I expect, but I'm excited for this because I like the way this year they're going about qualifying teams for the Pro League. Like, okay, these are the teams that are going to qualify just based off pro points, and that's going to give more teams a chance to qualify, which I think is a great idea to expand the CWL. So let's get on to Pool A. Pool A, Team Sween. Team Sween, exactly who they're made of is Quicker, Weeman, Nolson, Dylan, and Brain. Team Sween plays 56 in Vegas, one of the better teams out there. Team Reciprocity, which is the Aussie European roster with Forskin, Tommy, Zed, Shawnee, and Denz. Then FaZe Clan, Zuma, Attach, Replays, Presto, and Celium, the new Celium. And I think FaZe, we could use a big boost from him in Search and Destroy. Teddy's team, which is Apox, Rambi, Super, Teddy Rex, and Zapdos. And then FaZe Clan Black, Azim, Gravity, Mosh, Phantoms, and Tish. And Niall's team is in here as well. Niall, Zera, Dino, Endura, and Keza. And then Enigma 6. With the inclusion of Frosty, I think. Frosty joined over from Halo. General, Diabolic, Kismet, Cade, and Frosty. Pool B is Lightning Pandas, Alex, Dave, Josh, Madcat, and PD. Envious, Hook, Aches, Apathy, Assault, and Silly. G2, Blastful, Chino, Decimate, Lacefield, and Methods. Heretics, the new Spanish team in the scene that's, I think, they're going to make a lot of noise this year. Lucky, Methods, Circuit, Journey, and Metals. Tainted Minds, Damage, Nimble, Swift Disorder, Zetsi, and Zeppa. Fact Revolution, which is Cammy, Defrag, Chain, Maple, and Sunny B. And then the last team on there is the Giants. Another Spanish team, Tori, Yako, Even, Pepper, Invadian. Then we get on to Pool C. Spacely's team, which was on the straight rip in that last event. Havoc, Spacely, Major Maniac, Loggerfin, and Mox. 100 Thieves, which is Kenny, Pharaoh, Octane, Slasher, and Enable. I hope they do perform, but after last in the CWL, in CMG, the Pro Down that just happened this weekend, this last weekend, they didn't look good, so it's interesting to see what happens for 100 Thieves. Pittsburgh Knights, GodRX, Pander, Parasite, Ricky, and Saints. Then there's Accelerate Gaming, BZ, Fastballer, Emery's, Believe, and Profizi. Have some guys in there that were making some noise in the past, but just falling short of making the Pro League or doing something in pools when they came out of the open bracket. Some of those players. And then we get, I think, Midnight Esports. Let's see. Yes, Midnight Esports is Barak, Jetly, Perzenion, Envoy, and Lamagod. And then we have Overtime Esports, the French team, Rainer, Zeke, Risk, Breezy, and Natse. And then we have Mazer Gaming, Destiny, Vicious, Noobs, Rex, and Supreme Agility. And in Pool D, we have Evil Geniuses, which is comprised of Gunjar, Royalty, Fenlo, Exotic, and Facento. Facento is a new guy in the team. See, interesting what they do. Next team is Red Reserve, Joe, Rated, Zero, Scraps, and Vance. In my opinion, the super European team, but they're not performing their best right now, but assure some time, I think they're going to perform. UYU, Mayhem, Spoof, Proto, Skies, Gorgo, Knight. Mayhem, Spoof have been there just a while. They've been teaming since Infinite and Champs under Allegiance, so they've been together for a while, long-standing duo. Then we have Mind Freak, Shocks, Vital, Mocha, Swifty, and Beastin. So they have some new guys on the team. I forgot which guys were added, but they're having some new guys. We have another European team. Imperial, Hawkeye, Denza, Moose, Reedy, and Vortex. Then we have the Movie Star Riders, Pony, Sammy, Supra, Zoni, and Katru. Just seeing what they do. And then Nation of Power, Snyder, Muser, Ryan 6, Robbie, B, 3319, and Zinks. Never heard of them, so I don't know much about them. So, but let's get on to the actual predictions. Besides reading you all the members of the pools, I'm going to link them down in the description to the Gamepedia of how the play-in works. But it's going to be a 5-day play-in, so let's go into the predictions. Pool D. Well, Pool A. So, my first two teams I think are making out Team Sween and FaZe Clan. Just because Sween, they placed in Vegas, they looked like a really good team out there. So, it would be interesting to see what they do. And then, the other team, I think FaZe is going to make it out over Reciprocity. I think Cenium and that whole team on land, they're going to show up. They're actually going to show up on land. Attach and Zuma are going to combine. Replays is going to do good. It's going to be Replay, Zuma, Cenium, and I forgot their fifth already. Even after just reading them to you guys. Zuma, Attach, Preset. I see him just showing up on that. I see him showing up and making it out. And then 3rd to 5th, that make it to the playoffs. Enigma 6, which is Frosty and his team. Teddy's team and Team Reciprocity. And then I see FaZe Clan Black and Nilo's team falling out just because of how high the competition is in the pool. Yes, I see hopefully maybe one of them causing an upset, but not making it out of pools. Just because of how highly contested that Pool A is. Pool B, I see G2 making it out first. Just with the recent moves, I think G2 can make a lot of noise with that and some of the new moves they made out there. With the roster, Blastful, Chino, Decimate, Lacefield, and Methods. Lacefield and Methods, I think, can do really good. Hopefully Chino shows up in this form that he was in COD World War II. And he just shows up and does some stuff. And then Lightning Pandas, the other European team at CWL Vegas, they look really great. So hopefully they make it out. And 3rd to 5th, Envy. I just see Envy making it out 3rd just because I haven't seen them click recently. Yes, they're the defending world champions, but they have a lot of talent, but their team just has not succeeded in Retro. So I just see them making it on 3rd to 5th. Heretics. Yes, they're the Spanish team, but I just don't see them making it against some of these bigger names like MVG2, Lightning Panthers. I don't see them making it against these other higher tier players. Tainted Minds, I see them making it out in the 5th spot. I don't know much about Giants, and I don't know nothing at all about any of the players on Factor Revolution. So maybe that can play into Factor Revolution, and people probably don't know much about them. And they could pull maybe some upsets or bring out some unique strategies. But I see 60% Giants and Factor Revolution just not making it through. Pool C, Spacey's team. Spacey's team's looked great ever since knocking a... Well, I think they beat Optic, or they got 3-1 by Optic. They had that interesting performance. Since then, at CWL Champs in World War II, they've looked really great. And they continue to look great. I think they can make it out in 1st and 2nd. And Pittsburgh Knights, Parasite's team. The only reason I see them making it out over 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves at the Pro Down. They got knocked out really early on. They got put in the 50-point club in hardpoint against Teddy's team. So I don't see them making it out in the top 2 after that. What happened there? And then there is Accelerate Gaming making it on 35th, and OT Esports, Overtime Esports, and 100 Thieves. I see them making it out. I think 100 Thieves has enough to make it through pools, but not qualify for the league, the way they're looking right now. But just because they don't look good right now doesn't mean they're going to show up on that and just qualify for the Pro League. Because they're in a roster that a lot of people expected a lot from after World War II. Some of the players like Octane, Enable, Kenny with TK being one of the best SMGs out there, Pharaoh, Slasher. People expect a lot from this roster, but I just see them barely making it out of pools. And then 6-7 from Azer Gaming and Midnight Esports are the weaker teams in Pool C. Pool C is probably one of the easier pools, and just in my opinion. Now, I would have wanted to be put into. And then Pool D, first and second, I see Red Reserve and Evil Geniuses making it out. Because Red Reserve is that super European team, so ultimately just see Red Reserve making it out. I think they're going to handle Pool Duty and pools, and they're going to make the Pro League, so they continue working on the issues. And when Pro League comes around, I expect them to be one of the stronger teams out there. Second, Evil Geniuses. Some of the other teams is more of what the interesting thing is. Is UIU, just that they had an interesting time at CWL Vegas. They've had Spoof, whatever, I forgot that duo again. Spoof and Mayhem have been together since Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty champs. So I think that's going to play into their chemistry. Mindfreak, I see Mindfreak making it out as well compared to some of these other teams. I think Mindfreak has what it takes. Imperial as well. Just that roster, they see some of those names out there performing. Movie Stone Writers just don't know enough about Nation of Power. I don't see enough from them. So, the way the bracket would work, and I just seeded this off how Vegas worked, but the teams that get buys are E6, Envious, and UIU. And they're going to get first, they're going to automatically be in round 2. In round 2, they're going to get buys. So it's really good, I think, if you finish third, if you try and finish third, because you're going to get the buy, you have a potentially easier chance of qualifying depending on how the bracket goes. So round 1 matchups would be Reciprocity, Overtime Esports, Heretics Imperial, Accelerate Gaming, and Teddy's team, Mindfreak and Tainted Minds. And I just seeded those off how CWO Vegas seeding worked, based off the pools. So it should be interesting to see. So first round, Reciprocity and Overtime Esports. I see Reciprocity taking it 3-0 over Overtime Esports. Yes, Overtime Esports I see making out as a French team, but to Reciprocity, that talent they have of Weskin, Tommy, Zed, Shawnee, and Denz, I see them just overpowering them by just raw skill and 3-0ing them. Second time, Heretics and Imperial. And more interesting European matchup from Europe, Spanish team and team from the UK. So I see Imperial winning. Well, actually, they're a European team because they have a German on there, Denza. So ultimately, I see Imperial winning 3-2. Just stealing the search could be, in my opinion, who wins their searches is going to determine the series. And I think Imperial is going to have what it takes. And then, for the third matchup, Accelerate Gaming and Teddy's team, I just see Teddy's team take it 3-0 after beating 100 Thieves. I see him coming in with a lot of momentum, and I think they're one of the better teams out there when it comes to performing here at LAN. I see him just performing. Teddy's team performing out here, getting the hot 3-0 over him. And then Mindfreak and Tainted Minds. I see Mindfreak winning at 3-1 over Tainted Minds just because Mindfreak just won. I think they just won the 2K. So, ultimately see them doing a lot. 3-1 them. They've been the superior APAC team for a while now, so I see them winning 3-1. So when we get to the loser to round 2, E6 Reciprocity. I see E6 taking it over Reciprocity. Even though Reciprocity has higher known players, I believe in Frosty coming from Halo. He was one of the better players out there. So it'll be interesting to see. But I believe in Frosty leading E6 to victory over Reciprocity. That E6 steals. They take the searches. They take the 2 searches, and that's what's going to win them the series. And then Envy and Imperial. I see Envy taking them out 3-2. I potentially see Imperial taking maybe a hard point and then a search. And going up 2-1, and then MVS closing out the last 2 games. And then 100 Thieves and Teddy's team. I see a 3-0 or 3-1 from Teddy's team, just the way 100 Thieves looked on the Pro Down. And in CWL Vegas, they're predicted to make it out of the pool. I just don't see 100 Thieves performing against a team like Teddy. Teddy's team that wants it more than the 100 Thieves. And then UIU and Mindfreak. I see Mindfreak winning the 3-2. I just see Mindfreak winning it. I do want to see an 8-pack team. At least one 8-pack team in the Pro League, so I'm going for Mindfreak to take it over Teddy's team when it comes to the winners round 3. So my 2 teams that qualified from there is... Oh no, Mindfreak, yeah, to make it into the next round. So let's go into the losers, well, official winners bracket, see what teams qualified. E6 and Envious. I see E6 taking a 3-2. I just believe in Frosty. As I said previously, I'm just going to believe in Frosty and his team. That I want to see E6 be there and see another successful Halo player. Be a Halo player switch over to Call of Duty and find success. Enable and Form on the 2 I know. I don't know who else has played some Halo and COD. You can leave in the comments if you know any of the pros or players that switched over from Halo and done successful in COD. So I see E6 qualifying, then Teddy's team and Mindfreak. As I said, I want to see an 8-pack team qualify. Even though I think Mindfreak would be underdogs, I see Mindfreak qualifying and taking it 3-2, just winning the searches. Even though Teddy's team thinks no for search, I just see Mindfreak going up 2-1 in the series and closing out in Game 5. And then loser round 1, UIU over Overtime Esports. UIU is just a lot more skilled than Overtime. I see him taking it 3-0. Then the 100 Thieves and Heretics. 100 Thieves makes it difficult. Just the way, as I said a while back, the way they looked against Teddy's team. Heretics, I think, is going to give them a lot of issues, so 100 Thieves takes them over. Beats them barely beats them 3-2, because they're going to be at the wall against the back, and I expect them to at least perform here, not just bomb out of bracket play for the Pro League. Imperial and Accelerate, I see Imperial winning after they drop down, taking it 3-2. Just closing out in Game 5 as well. And Reciprocity and Tainted Minds, I see the skill from Reciprocity. Man-handed and Tainted Minds. Yes, I'd like to see some more 8-pack teams. Like last year in COD World War II, we had 2 8-pack teams in the Pro League, Tainted Minds and Mindfreak. But I see Reciprocity closing it out 3-1. And then UIU 100 Thieves. I see UIU just closing out 100 Thieves. And that'll be pretty disappointing to see 100 Thieves not qualify, but I just don't see what they have right now. I haven't seen that they meshed well, from what I heard. I've seen on Reddit, players like, oh, they should drop Enable, oh, Ken should be using an SMG because he's using the Maddox, or Slasher's getting wronged again. They're just having team issues, in my opinion. I'll see them qualifying, them dissolving after this Pro League event. And even if they do qualify, I see them making a roster change. That's for another video. And then Imperial and Reciprocity. Let's go Reciprocity have over them. I see Reciprocity 3-1. Imperial. Maybe Imperial just steal the control or the first hard point after that. Reciprocity close them out. And then Envy and UIU. I see Envy is closing them out. I see Aches just coming in clutch and closing out when it matters. So, from bracket play so far, E6, Mindfreak, and Envy qualifying. And then Teddy's team and Reciprocity, I see Tommy, just his veteran leadership, getting it over Teddy's team. And I'm not going to doubt Tommy here, because after he showed up last year in COD Champs with Maple and some other guy, I forgot who he was, and for Vitality, and he made a run at Champs. I'm not going to doubt him now. I think he can lead this team. And it has some skill to make it. So Envious, Reciprocity, E6, and Mindfreak making it out. And there's going to be 4 teams that qualify from the playoff bracket play. 2 are going to qualify from winners and 2 from losers. So teams I see qualifying right now: Team Swing, FaZe Clan, G2 Esports, Lightning Pandas, Spacey's team, Pittsburgh Knights, Red Reserve, EG, Enigma 6, Mind Freak, Team Envious, and Reciprocity. I would like to see other teams qualify, but they haven't looked well recently, guys. So, I'm saying enough for now, guys. Make sure you stay on that grind. Make sure you leave a like and you subscribe to the channel. The subscriptions and the likes keep these videos possible. Until next time, guys. Peace.